First, I hope to release a collaboration video this month and a second Feather Damascus video to follow. All the footage is shot and I'm waiting on the collaborator in one case and I have editing to do in the case of the other. So I appreciate y'all's patience. I know the videos have not been flowing and that the spice must flow. But here we go. So I want to thank you guys all for your support. It's been fantastic in helping cover the day-to-day expenses of video making, and I really appreciate all of you. A lot of you have been here through thick and thin from the beginning, and that's pretty amazing. So I want to let you know, I'm shutting down Patreon, basically. I'm going to keep all of your email addresses, so if you ever need anything, shoot me a line. I'll know who you are, and I'll try to provide extra attention to your requests. I am definitely sort of keep me in your back pocket. I'm always there for you guys. You've given me so much. So I'm shutting down Patreon for the following reasons. First and foremost, I've been transitioning jobs for several months now in a long, drawn-out process. It was sort of miserable in all respects. I worked with about 75 other people in a group for a hospital, and we were all suddenly fired without warning at a meeting, and then the hospital immediately tried to rehire us all under a third-party management company for much less pay. And so about 75% of us declined that, and me included, and it left us scrambling for work. And I've been, finding my way through that process. I have sort of two separate jobs now, and they each required a credentialing and vetting and onboarding process and about 100 hours of training between them. And most significantly, I have a new work schedule, and it gives me much less free time to pursue bladesmithing and making videos. So I haven't been able to keep up with producing exclusive content for you guys, or even, as you've probably noticed, routine content for the YouTube channel. And, going forward, I might be able to squeeze out one build per month for YouTube, maybe every 6 weeks. I don't know. But the notion that I'll be able to produce exclusive content for Patreon in addition is basically zero. It's just not going to happen. And I just feel awful about that. I can't continue taking people's money for support when I'm having trouble keeping up with content creation on all fronts, not just the exclusive stuff, but even just the routine stuff on YouTube. And it's just not right. So, I think secondly, Patreon and your support has been a lifesaver in a lot of cases. And you guys saw the numbers, especially early on, about how much your support meant. But I've never been comfortable pumping Patreon or promoting it to an audience to actively recruit new supporters. And I don't blab about it or push it in videos or Instagram. I don't, push merch on you guys or on any audience. And as a result, the Patreon support group is small and is shrinking. And I'm basically failing at the Patreon model. I'm not able to reward you guys in a meaningful way. And Patreon is becoming less valuable to me by the month. And these are both my fault, of course. They're not anyone's fault but mine. The point is I don't have time to put into it to fix things up. So I've sort of failed at my attempts to engage you guys through Patreon at times too. I've done some live forging sessions that were attended by 0 to 2 people. And, the free giveaways aren't stimulating a whole lot of interest. It seems like, I get maybe 8 to 12 people commenting and trying to get in on that stuff. And so again, I see this as a failure on my part to return value to you guys. I just haven't cracked the code on that. And, that's not your fault. That's my fault. And I feel bad about that again. And especially in the setting of decreasing content, which is what you guys probably are supporting me for. I see you guys in the comment sections of my YouTube videos quite a bit, and I'm so thankful for that. It means a lot to me. The best way you can support the channel right now and going forward is through patience and commenting and sharing, especially sharing content. I think that's a big help. And these things are free to you, and I don't have to feel guilty about not supporting my supporters in the proper way. So, I'm going to close it at the end of the month. If I can manage the time, I'll try to do another giveaway in the meantime. Like I said, there's a few videos that are in the can, and I'm just waiting on essentially timing to release them. I'm happy to answer questions. If anyone wants to leave a comment below this post on Patreon, I can maybe do a Q&A session about that for some content. But I want to thank you all very, very, very much. You guys have meant so much to me, and I'm sorry to have to close Patreon, but I think most of you guys probably realize, that it's time to. So thank you guys.